So, assising up, things look perfect. There's a laboratory that's been run, Mona Waibona. So, but you are the customers, you deal with the real candidates at an individual face-to-face level. So, is there a monitoring mechanism, a feedback mechanism where you as hosts are giving the trainers, the training institutions feedback? Is there such a thing?
There is.
Consistent one.
Okay,
consistent feedback mechanism.
So things could be a bit better. There is a process that we follow on a regular basis where the interns have to submit some reports, but there is no communication between ourselves and the college. So
I'm asking for that.
Yes. So
is there feedback by you as an institution? To the college as an institution?
Definitely not. But on this part, I think I would commend the college and probably yourselves as well. And then we have the real estate part where they come to train as real estate property practitioners. On that part, there is no feedback. So they come in, you are with them, whether you retain them, you don't retain them. So there has to be...
book in advance, ne?
No, so there is a way. No. So they have to do a log. That's after. But I'm just saying, in terms of monitoring how they are doing, because it's not just about them coming in, because we know the difference of students. You know, they're not the same.
Yes.
And you have to take that into account. But it is important for you, as you continue on a yearly basis, to say, this is working, this is not working. What do we do when employers continue to complain about the same things? What can we do into our program to make sure we cover this? Because now I can tell you, those that I'm saying are in the dark, you can see there are other issues that needed to be dealt with. So it's not about mental capacity, and it's also not about language, which is what I was saying to you. It's not just about language. Because ungakhuluma ngesizulu and put your point, because language does not determine your intelligence. Language does not determine your intelligence.
Yes.
But your experiences can impact on how you portray yourself. So Lona, as colleges, as training providers, you need to check with there is a constant complaint from our host employers. Is there something that we need to do to make sure, because our kids come from very difficult backgrounds. So if we don't consider that, maybe there are challenges. So you need to find a way of dealing with that so that they can regain their confidence as they go out and they come to us. Because Tina, we won't judge them, but because they've got underlying problems, we are human, we'll judge them.
But there is no data capturing process at the moment of the feedback between the two parties.
No fun.
So there's very little chances of the training side addressing some of the issues you pick up from the candidate. But Putila ready to fight back.
Yeah. So I had omitted to say that at the end of the program, or the project or the internship program, we also have to come back and sit down with the host employer, because we need to conclude that.
Wrap it up.
Yes, wrap it up officially. So in addressing Sisi, I would say in the college we have social programs, we have student support unit or department that deals with all these other issues within the capacity, of course, of the institution. Yes, it's true, some of these learners come with backgrounds that, of course, are becoming a problem for them academically. And I would think also that can actually continue into the work space if they are not addressed early enough. But the Department of Higher Education has made provisions to ensure that these students are not only supported academically, they are also supported in terms of psychological and social elements of it. And we also have programs of remediation. And believe you me, sometimes we receive students who has passed matric, they've done English, and they are not even able to read English. And you ask yourself, how did they go through? Do you understand? But now you see where we are now. We are the recipients now of
Okay,
this
of the
particular
high school
individual
product, yeah.
that maybe things didn't go right wherever they come from.
Yes.
However, we are saying the department has put means to say, let us assist these young people. We have the employment of remedial lecturers who will assist young people who are struggling in their academic or curriculum life in the institution.
Let's deal with the issue of workplace readiness. You mentioned it earlier, which is a good thing. But who should run it? Should it be located in a college or should it be located on the side of the table? This workplace readiness, because we are not providing a workplace experience, they are providing it, but you are providing workplace readiness. How should this work?
I think I can come in there based on the industry that I'm currently in. The part of readiness is on our side, we've got very few workplace accredited salons or beauty spa. We understand that. And two, we will need a better way of solving that problem based on, it's a challenge on my side as my colleague saying like you'll find a student whereby they can't read and write, but they're very skillful. And you go to a workplace whereby the mentor or even like the space, it's not accredited, then it's not going to be easy now to get a mentor that's going to mentor this person. And in my side, it's more of like of a skill, let alone like the theory part, because we give like 30% of the theory and 70 of the practical. Now, if we can work hand in hand and have like the regulating of saying like, if you're operating a workplace, it must be accredited as a workplace.
Right.
I think on our side it could be
It would help you a
also
lot.
exactly.
But who should run a work readiness program? Who should run it? The training provider, or it should be a joint thing? Or
I think it could be the joint thing, as I was discussing with a lady, whereby on my side, I can not only train like the theory, meaning and the practical.
Yes.
Also, I must prepare them saying, you must go there. On my side, as I'm saying, I'm training you, then I'll take you for almost like a month in a workplace so that you can see the difference from the training center and the workplace itself.
Okay.
Then from there, you're going to come back to sit for your summative assessment, whereby I could see whether you've gained something from that side.
Right.
And it's when I could say, now, they are ready because we interacted with.
So in that way, it's a joint.
It is a
joint effort.
Yes.